Shot Rider. Motorcycle. Okay, so this is the one that's more like Road Rash.
Yeah, this looks...
Top-down Road Rash.
This looks like an earlier version of it. Top movies for 1987 were Three Men and a Baby, Fatal Attraction, Beverly Hills Cops 2, Good Morning Vietnam. Great movie, by the way.
Yeah.
I actually really like that one. Moonstruck,
The Untouchables, great.
The Secret of My Success, Stakeout.
Lethal Weapon. No, Predator? Come on. Predator was like probably Arnold's best movie. I mean, the movie is great even without Arnold.
It's the whole scene.
Yeah, our whole scene. How is that not in the top 10? Because people still watch. No Predator. Me and my dad are like, we are apologizers. Not apologizers, but we are sympathizers. We love Predator 2. A lot of people don't.
Okay.
But it's still not... Yeah, it's the hot take. It's not better, and definitely every other Predator that's been made has never lived up to the original one.
Yeah, but they're good movies.
Yeah. So I'm surprised that's not on there.
But do you think that...
87, I think so.
What year did Alien come out? Because
Alien was 79. The first one, 86 was Aliens, which is James Cameron.
Yeah.
So Ridley Scott did Alien, then James Cameron did Aliens. Then he went into Abyss, and then he went into... I know filmographies. Me and Granny Goodness sit there, and I'm like, let's just look at the movies this is what director did. I learned something. I also work, with video.
Yeah, so that might, you might be interested in that sort of thing, just a little bit.
Yeah, Predator is amazing. What about Predator 2? Me and Hollywood love Predator 2. Okay, first button goes, so that's something. Second button's probably break. Okay. Whoa! Okay, don't go too fast. Predator 2 is where it's like he's hunting in Los Angeles. He's hunting Danny Glover, who's too old for this shit. And it's a really good... That's the first time that they have... Predator 2 is also the first time they have a crossover with Alien.
There's a cop, and he's just like, yeah, some
Gary Busey's in it, being full Gary Busey.
Yeah. Gary Busey,
he also... First Lethal Weapon, he's full, too.
Full prime Gary Busey. I aspire to be that someday. Full prime Gary Busey. When I grow up, maybe. Or am I already there?
Oh, that guy he sacrificed himself. Golden Child was also a movie me and my dad really liked. We watched that a lot, but it scared me. There's like a snake lady in there. There's a scene with this snake lady that's behind this like curtain.
Yeah.
And I was watching it as a 6-7-year-old kid, and practical effects in the 80s were scary looking.
Yeah.
And that I always thought that snake lady was like in my closet or...
So I remember watching Child's Play as a kid, and I've got a twin brother.
Oh!
And we actually got spooked about the whole movie.
Yeah.
We thought our action figures were gonna come alive and attack us. So we stayed up all night, coming up with plans of how we would protect the family from our action figures that are gonna come alive and try to kill us all.
So, but did you have it where you're like 4 or 5 years old and your parents are watching a really scary movie, John Carpenter's The Thing, and they're like, hey, come check this out. And it's late at night, so you're kind of scared at night anyway, you're a little kid.
Yeah.
And then it's the scene where the dog transforms into, you've seen The Thing, right?
Oh no, my parents, they don't like horror at all.
Yeah, and so I had that happen, so I was definitely afraid of dogs for a long time.
Okay.
Because why? I mean, as a kid, that's why you would be scared of it, because you don't know the difference. Your imagination already thinks those things, and if you see it on a screen.
But horror's never really been that scary to me. Of like, I know I just it said Child's Play, but all right, go.
But seeing, first button goes. But seeing something that it's grotesque, like it's Tom Savini, like it's some of the best special effects ever done. I mean, Granny Goodness just saw it not that long ago, but that dog is scary, like just it just morphs into that thing. Like, can you imagine that as a 5-6-year-old kid?
Oh yeah, you'd be
Like, I was a little kid here. Tiny kid. I was afraid of Darth Vader at that age.
You would be, too. I don't know, Darth Vader is kind of scary.
Well, Return of the Jedi is such a... Oh, not Return. Empire Strikes Back is such a dark movie.
Yeah, it is.
And I remember seeing it in that whole scene where him and Luke are fighting on Cloud City. It just creeped me out, and I was always asking my parents to look in the closet for Darth Vader. Like, I swear I could hear his breathing coming from the closet.
It was your dad, right?
It was.
Oh. Oh.
I did have a time where my parents, one of my parent, wore a mask of Darth Vader and was actually in the closet after I finally got comfortable. That's why, that's the things that I would do to my children, but then I'm like, I know what that did to me. Like, what if your parents, like, found out that you and your brother were scared of action figures and got some remote control one, and you guys were sleeping and it was moving? When you're little kids, that's not okay to do to your children. But it is funny as an adult looking back on it.
My dad wouldn't have done that. He's a sweetheart. I'm gonna run out of fuel before I can get
Hollywood's
through.
probably already left the stream. Too much information.
Too much overload.